Google's plans to reshape the way we look at technology took a very interesting turn at the Google I/O conference. The company just unveiled its boldest AI vision yet, but I'm going to try to narrow it down to some of my favorite highlights because if not, it's pretty confusing. To start, let's begin with the evolution of Gemini, which can pretty much be seen in the company's new payment structure. Gemini AI Premium is now renamed to AI Pro at $19.99, but the real story is the Ultra tier at $249.99. Here's the thing though, as opposed to ChatGPT's $200 plan, what I tested from Google at its sandbox made a compelling case for me to actually consider it as a creator. The company's new VO3 video generation tool was not just beyond better than VO2, but far more realistic. Then you mix that with the company's new Flow editor, and yeah, I can see myself paying just for the feature alone, even if, yeah, you get 30 gigs of storage, YouTube Premium, and tons of other perks. Surely there's the question of how this impacts creativity, and listen, I tried it at the sandbox, I really like what I saw, and right now I see it more as a tool that's really useful, particularly for a guy like me that's limited on resources, but I'll tell you more when I do my final review. Now, during that part, we got to see Gemini 2.5 Flash going out of preview, but with the Pro model now being available, I got to test the Canvas feature. Just the concept of being able to create a quick application without any coding knowledge, or an interactive chart to show a customer information from a web app is pretty useful. And then sure, we got to see how on Gemini's AI mode, users can tap into Gmail data, Chrome, search, you name it. We see Gemini Live now moving to the desktop through Chrome, and also sure, we got to see Google Shopping helping you try out clothes from a full body photo of yourself, which seriously is insane. But then the third part was my favorite, and it was actually trying out Google's AR glasses. Sadly, I couldn't film myself using them, but listen, if I didn't do this demo, I'd be highly skeptical that these things would even work, but they're lighter than my Meta Ray-Bans while somehow wirelessly giving me heads-up display information and talking to me about what I was seeing around me, all in a pair of glasses that look no different than what you can buy right now at Warby Parker, which by the way is one of the partners along with Gentle Monster. Listen, the experience was beyond surreal, and I'm just scratching the surface of everything that I saw because it was just too much. So I'll be sure to follow up with more in-depth experiences as I test the features live. I'm curious to know what you think about all this in the comments.